Good morning, traders. All right, so we have a lot up on deck today. We already had Jerome Powell speak. Let's go look at that economic calendar. This is today. Durable goods just came out, month over month. Fed Powell speech. All right. And then what do we have up next? We have Fed Ballard somewhere on here, I believe. New home sales. Is this today or 27th? Pretty sure. Oh, here it is. Fed Ballard speech. Bullard. It's Bullard. I call him Ballard. Not sure why. Made some pretty good money today. I focused more on the NQ than anything else. Closely monitoring the hurricane. Looks like we're going to get something, just depending on how far east it moves. All right, so let's jump into the higher time frames. We pretty much have everything marked off from all this week. But today we're going to go ahead and move yesterday's high, which will be right here, and then yesterday's low, which will be right here. So I'm going to remove that. We're going to put yesterday's low there. So we're looking good. Notice we came up here twice already this morning on the 30-minute chart. Let's jump down to the 15-minute and see what we can remove. We no longer need this. Let's see where we closed at yesterday. PM yesterday. So we're going to bring this right down to here. That was yesterday's close. And what do you guys see right off the bat?
The ULR secures first order from 4.5 commercial radiation customer for a battery development of QOL.
This is that bid-ask profile bar. I'm actually been using it and I absolutely love it. We're going to incorporate that. All right, so what do you guys see as of right now for the pre-market game plan? Right? From yesterday's close, we are 100% net long. All right, 100% net long, which means the higher probability trade today would be to the downside. All right, but we do have this really strong move up since yesterday's close. All right, so we know that there's strength in the market. Let's jump down to a lower time frame. Let's get on the 5-minute. See if we're missing anything here. Does not look like it. Go ahead. Remove this. Where's our 2-minute? Seriously, my 2 minutes gone? Alright, so here we are on the 2-minute time frame. Again, overnight inventory, 100% net long as of right now. Cool, that could all change. Yeah, I'm super tired. I haven't really slept at all last night. Deciding what to do with a hurricane. Alright, so we have yesterday's close, which is right in this general area. Alright, guys, so if right now we have really strong bullish momentum to the upside. So I would be looking now, where's our next target, right? Where's the next place we want to go up above us? I think we already have that marked off. 11,750. Let's just jump out to a higher time frame to confirm that. No, I could already see we have another one a little bit lower. If you guys could see that right in here. So let's go ahead and mark that off. gonna
BK Technologies, we see
turn that red.
Follow-on purchase order for BKR 5000.
All right, so that's our target zone that we're looking at right now to the upside. Again, we tried to break down lower, and so far we've been unsuccessful. Right, the market is clearly in an uptrend, and even if we jump out, come back, let's look at this a little bit more. So let's remove this. These were from me trading this morning. All right, if we were to draw a trend line, you know me, I like to go backwards. All right, so this is a channel that I'm looking at right now, and notice, look at. This is why I draw the trend lines the way that I do, and not like the typical traders would. Typical traders would, you know, and this is fine before this happens, right? This is fine because that's what you have, but most of them will never come back and look for another trend line, and that's really the wrong thing to do, right? You want to constantly be marking your areas. You want to know exactly what's going on at all times, and this is what helps you enter and exit trades much better. So notice where this trend line comes, right? So if we get the price action that we're looking for, right? If we get those candles up, 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 look where it's going to come. Perfect alignment with that trend line and the zone that we're looking for. All right, does that make sense? Right? I'm sure we'll see one of these numbers and then up in here. But just look at how beautiful that worked with that trend line right there. All right, so you got to keep that all in the back of your mind. All right, always be looking at the bigger overall picture, and just look how once you put the picture together, the accuracy that you're going to get, right, for price action. So if we're looking for price to do this, up, down, and a retest, remember the market likes to move in twos, right? Twos or threes, sometimes fours. All right, so that's our game plan now. Now, what else do we have here? We have this range down below us, right? The range, just like yesterday, I said it would probably be a good range day again. We've been kind of ranging for several days now, and that's what we got yesterday. We popped out, and remember, whatever you measure up top, right? You want to keep this as like look at it like a doji bar. As high as it goes up to the upside, it's going to like to come back down to the downside. Now, if you draw that measured move from here to here, look left. Again, perfectly lined, right? See what I'm going? See where I'm going with that? All right. So we like to come out of a range and make our wick of the top of the doji, and we'll like to come back down and make the wick. Both wicks will be equal in height, right? And notice where it was. I mean, you can't make that up, guys. You got to pay attention to this kind of stuff. All right. Remember, the market doesn't just like to aimlessly walk and wander through the woods. It has places to go. It has people to see, right? But right off the bat, what are we starting to see? Even though we have bullish momentum, we have 3 tries. 1, 2, 3, right? But at the same time as 3 tries, on the bottom, we're making higher lows consistently, right? So with this bullish momentum, this is what I'm looking for today. This break, the retest, and up to here, right? In this area, I'd be looking to sell. I would definitely be looking to sell in that area. Overall trend is down. All right, remember that, the big picture stuff here. Did we find a bottom in here? Too early to tell, right? Even if we did, what's it going to like to do, right? It's going to want to come back down and retest it. Because once these bears get a hold of this, that's where they're going, right? They want to come back down and retest this area. All right? So game plan for today. is we're looking to get up into this 11,600 area. And I say area, 11,550, 11,600. We're looking for patterns, right? We're looking for specific patterns in specific zones, right? Again, overall momentum is bullish. We are 100% net long. Higher probability trade at the open is to the downside. But with this much bullishness in the market right now, we might not get that, okay? There's obviously big money in this. So we might not get that drawdown. We might get a little drawdown, but I would be looking for that move up here, right? And then I'd be looking for shorts back down. All right, so that's the game plan for today. And remember, don't forget, guys, I can't stress it enough. Your 8:30 to 9:30 time frame. Draw off that area, right? Draw it off. You're waiting for the candles, right? To open above or below. But you just want to be careful, of where that's going to happen, right? But right now, as strong as the bullish momentum is, right? I'd be a little hesitant to go short until we reached this specific area, okay? Right? You want to play in the direction. What is that old saying? Trend is your friend, right? So don't forget that 930 area. All right? You got that 930 area. You're looking for specific candles. But just like yesterday, if you watch that pre-market game plan or the live trading, can't remember which one. Maybe it was the live trading. Right? We had good trade. We had good momentum to the upside, but it was the area that we were in that I was very cautious about trading, right? And that's what separates continuously profitable traders from those who keep blowing up their accounts and end up never coming back to this game. It's called patience, right? We made money yesterday. We made money today, right? So I typically, this is an excellent day. Why not just be done and walk away, right? What's the need? What's the need for greed, right? Greed is not good. It'll kill you in this game. But anyhow, we do have nice bullish momentum. Again, it is the last week of the month. There is usually a lot of volatility in the last week of the month, especially on the last Friday of the month. Remember what I said? They like to bring the market up during the last Friday of the month or the week. Why? Because companies have to report to their shareholders, right? They want their sales and profits and everything else to look good, right? So just always keep that in the back of your mind. Last Friday of every month, or the last week of every month. Typically, the market likes to do a short little rally. Same thing during Christmas time. People call it the Christmas rally, right? The market likes to give everybody a little present and shoot up the week of Christmas, right? There's things that you learn along the way in this game, okay? So that's the game plan for today, guys. We have really strong bullish momentum. I'm looking for this 1, 2 up in this area, and then I would be looking to fizzle it back down to the downside. All right, and we could again continue, but it's very unlikely to be 100% net long, reach this area without any sort of a pullback and just keep running. All right, the higher probability trade would be, yes, we're 100% net long, strong bullish momentum in the market, right? We would come up, we would retest, and we'd get a nice deep pullback, possibly down to this area again, your 11,440 area, right? Again, the market has a destination, right? And then we would be looking for the continuation, right? So strong bullish momentum. We're looking for that touch up to here with possible pullback. Again, they're typically going to want to come back and take out some of that overnight money, right? The market doesn't like to give people money, being 100% net long. A lot of people probably bought options at the close of yesterday. So when the market opens, they'll be up a lot of money up here, so maybe we'll get that pullback before the market opens. I don't know. You just don't know what they're going to do, what they have up their sleeve. But just like I told you yesterday, the RSI, the projection oscillator are showing a divergence, right? So they're going like this. Stocks, oh no. The charts look like this. RSI looks like this. But what I did notice today on the 30-minute is now that the market is making a new high. All right, now that we've done this, right, and we're up here on the 30-minute chart in the same time frame, we're making a lower high, which is why I'd be looking to short this back down today. All right, so in the short term, I'm looking for that move up to here if we break through this area. But overall today, I'd be looking for a decent pullback before we continue higher. All right, so that's the game plan today, guys. Remember, 8:30 to 9:30 is your friend, okay? Let it tell you what it wants to do. We're looking for the 1, 2, and then the pullback, and then the continuation. All right? So that's what I'm looking for today. Have a great day trading, guys. God bless.